Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the sports world lately. Imagine this. The lights are on, the pressure's high, and two players, Broderick Jones and Allar, step up to deliver performances that have everyone talking. But here's the thing, this isn't just about a couple of great plays. It's about what these moments reveal about resilience, potential, and the bigger picture in sports. So, let's break it down. First off, what makes this really interesting is the context. Training camp is where the rubber meets the road. It's where players either rise to the occasion or crack under the pressure. And for Jones and Allar, this wasn't just another night. They were coming off performances that, let's be honest, weren't their best. But here's where it gets fascinating. Under the lights, they didn't just bounce back, they thrived. Personally, I think this speaks volumes about their mental toughness. It's easy to perform when everything's going your way, but to turn it around when the stakes are high? That's next level. Now, let's talk about Broderick Jones. What many people don't realize is that offensive linemen often fly under the radar. They're the unsung heroes, the guys doing the dirty work. But Jones stepping up like this? It's a statement. In my opinion, this could be a turning point for him. If he can consistently bring this level of play, we might be looking at a cornerstone for the team. What this really suggests is that sometimes, all it takes is one standout performance to shift the narrative. Then there's Allar. Quarterbacks are always under the microscope, right? Every throw, every decision, it's all scrutinized. So, for Allar to have a bounce-back performance like this, it's huge. But here's the deeper question. Is this a one-off, or is it a sign of things to come? Personally, I think it's too early to crown him, but it's definitely a step in the right direction. What makes this really interesting is the timing. With the season looming, performances like these can be game changers, not just for the players, but for the team's dynamics. If you take a step back and think about it, these moments are about more than just individual success. They're about the team, the culture, and the expectations. When players like Jones and Allar step up, it sends a message to the rest of the squad. It says, we can do this. And that kind of momentum? It's priceless. One thing that immediately stands out is how these performances can ripple through the entire organization. It's not just about the stats, it's about the mindset. But here's a detail I find fascinating. What does this mean for the coaching staff? How do they build on this? Because, let's be real, consistency is key. A great performance under the lights is awesome, but can they keep it up? That's where the real work begins. From my perspective, this is where coaching comes into play. It's about nurturing that potential, pushing the right buttons, and creating an environment where these players can thrive. This raises a deeper question. How do we measure growth in sports? Is it just about the wins and losses, or is it about these moments of resilience and improvement? Personally, I think it's the latter. Sports are as much about the journey as they are about the destination. And moments like these? They're part of that journey. They remind us why we love the game, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. So, as we wrap this up, here's my closing thought. Keep an eye on Jones and Allar. Their performances under the lights weren't just about them. They were about what's possible. And in a world where we're always looking for the next big thing, sometimes it's the bounce-back stories that really capture our imagination. What do you think? Are we witnessing the rise of something special, or is this just a fleeting moment? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your take.